What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here with another Tottenham update for you guys, and we've got quite an important update regarding fans back in stadiums. As you all know, Boris Johnson is encouraging fans to get back into stadiums, and we are going to have fans in stadiums for the North London derby, which is just a week and a half away. It's been announced today that London and Liverpool will be placed in Tier 2, which means there will be 2,000 fans at the North London derby next weekend's time. Manchester and Newcastle have been placed in Tier 3. But there's been some news coming out of the Tottenham Supporters Trust today, as they're working on an 80-20 split in favour of season ticket holders over premium members in terms of how the tickets are going to be distributed. There's been no word from Tottenham Hotspur officially about it yet, but that's the news so far.
Yeah, apparently Spurs back in the summer wanted a 50-50 split when there were some test events supposedly going to be arranged for about 8,000 spectators pre-lockdown. Obviously, those plans had to be shelved once the cases started rising again, but now it's back. Remains to be seen what kind of split Spurs will want, but it might be looking like 50-50 as well, but yeah, the Supporters Trust want 80-20, which is around 1,600 season ticket holders and 320 premium members.
1,600 out of 40,000.
Yeah, 40,000.
So good chances then.
Not very, very, very slim. It's literally going to be like gold dust. It's going to be very interesting to see how it all pans out. Obviously, we should find out in the coming days how it's all going to be split and everything, and who gets the tickets, but it's going to be like gold dust to get these tickets,
especially for the North London derby. I mean, me personally, I'm not that excited to go back with only 2,000 fans there. It's still going to feel like an empty stadium. Let's be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm more excited to go back when there are full stadiums available, but when you look at it, if you offer me a ticket for the North London derby, it's not like I'm going to turn it down, you know what I mean? I still am dying to get back into that stadium. I'm just not very excited to go back to not even half empty, way more than half empty.
Yeah, but the first North London derby with fans in the stadium, you got to be there. It's one of those things. You just have to. You can't not want to be there. But yeah, if we were playing like Burnley or something on next game, I wouldn't be that interested. But because it's the North London derby, I'm kind of desperate to be there. But it's unlikely we're going to get tickets, I think, at this rate. Looking about how few they're giving out.
But if we do get a ticket, there won't be many fans there, so maybe the internet won't be so clogged up and we can do a live watch-along from the stadium.
Maybe. You might be in luck. We'll have to see what Spurs have to say about that. But yeah, that'll be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it?
And it also kind of remains to be seen how they're going to do the ticketing in terms of who you sit with, families and that kind of stuff. So it'll be really awful if we get a ticket and Grandpa doesn't get a ticket, or Grandpa gets a ticket and we don't get a ticket, you know what I mean?
It's all going to be ironed down the next few days. But yeah, it is pretty frustrating that it's in this situation, but hopefully we can get a ticket and get in that stadium.
All right, let's move on to the next bit of news, and we're talking about Toby Alderweireld, as he is already back in the gym and working very, very hard to get back to full fitness. He put some videos on social media that look like he's not really injured, to be honest, but it looks like he's working hard, and it looks like he's going to be back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, he looks like he looks fit when in the gym already. He looks like he's getting back to full fitness. I know it's only been a few days since the injury was announced, but it's encouraging that he's already back on gym work already, and he's trying. He looks like he's trying as hard as possible to, I think, get fit for the North London derby. I'm not going to hold my breath for that one. I'm not sure if he'll be fit for that one, but it's good to see Toby.
Signs are looking good though.
Yeah, already. So hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later. We'll have to cross our fingers and see, because he's been great this season.
Yeah, 100%. Let's move on to transfer rumour from Duncan Castles. Duncan Castles has been branded a Tier 3 from Mark at the Spurs Express, and this rumour is Leicester believe that Damari Gray will be moving to Tottenham, who are interested in the winger. It is not a guaranteed deal, as other clubs are both in for him in England and abroad. Are both looking at him. I mean, this is just a rumour that hasn't gone away since Poch's first season, really.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. I don't know why we keep getting linked with him, because he's really not that great. He doesn't have that much playing time for Leicester. I haven't been that impressed with him when he does play for Leicester. He's not even that young anymore. He's 24 now, so he should really be an established Premier League player by now if he was someone who was going to be on our radar. I know the fact that he's going to be at a free, he's young, he's English, might tempt us, but I'd rather pin our hopes on someone like Jack Clark than bringing Damari Gray and blocking that any path for him.
Yeah, I mean, every time I've seen Jack Clarke pre-season or the little cameo he had this season, he looked all right.
Yeah.
And I don't see why we should stunt his growth for someone who I was impressed with maybe for a couple of games when he first broke into the Leicester side, but has not progressed one bit since then.
No, not at all. He barely gets off the bench for Leicester these days, let alone starts.
Exactly. If you can't displace Mark Albrighton from the team, then I don't think you're going to fit in at Tottenham.
Me neither. I agree. It's apparently Duncan Castle's a source that has quite close ties with Mourinho, but apparently there's more when he was at Man United. I don't know if now he still does, but apparently when it comes to Mourinho, he seems to know what he's talking about. But I hope he's wrong on this occasion.
Let's move on to a great quote from William Gallas, obviously ex-Spurs, ex-Arsenal and ex-Chelsea. I don't think there are many players that have done that. Spurs, Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yeah, I can't think of too many.
But anyway, there's a great quote from him. He's talking after Tottenham's win over Man City. And it says, confirms what I said a few weeks ago, he said on Instagram. A London team will win the Premier League this year. After seeing Chelsea, Arsenal and Tottenham play, I already know that it won't be Arsenal who will win the Premier League. I mean, that's a brilliant quote, isn't it? It's really brilliant. For someone who had been at all three clubs, saying it how it is.
Exactly. He says what he sees, Gallas. He's never been shy with words, has he?
Yeah, that's
true. And he's speaking facts. Facts, William
Pure
Gallas.
facts. Poor facts from Billy Gallas. Let's move on to a bit of loan watch. Let's start off with Troy Parrott, as he made his first league start of the season this season. Obviously this season. 60 minutes played. His first start in the league, like I said, 1-1 draw with Reading. And Gary Rowett, the Millwall manager, has said that he was bright for an 18-year-old player to make his league debut. I thought he was excellent. We need to keep him fit because we think that he's an excellent player.
Good words from Gary Rowett. Clearly he has a lot of belief. Yeah, always says he has a lot of belief in him, and even as a young player, sounds like that he's really impressed in training. I'm pretty sure he won the free kick, which Millwall scored from. So if you're going by fantasy rules, he got an assist, but I don't know if it really counts. But good news on the Troy front that he started, and Rowett seems happy with him, so maybe he'll get some more starts as well soon.
All right, let's hope he can go from strength to strength and keep injury free, because I think every Spurs fan is keeping an eye on his performances this season, and we'll keep you updated, that's for sure. And last but not least, let's finish off with Ollie Skipp, as he completed 90 minutes as Norwich beat Stoke 3-2 away at the Stoke. Is it still called the Bet365 Stadium?
I believe so. Yeah, I think so.
It is, isn't it? At the Bet365 Stadium, 3-2 to Norwich. In a game where kept Norwich top of the league, Ollie Skipp is literally just going from strength to strength. If you type in Ollie Skipp on Twitter and look at how the Norwich fans think about him, I mean, they just wax lyrical about him every single game. He's a massive reason why Norwich are going from strength to strength this season and why they are sitting at top of the league. So you've got to commend Ollie Skipp and Norwich.
Yeah, he seems to be every game. He seems to be having an absolute stormer. They all seem to be raving about him every game, and he seems to be having a great time on loan. And they're sitting pretty at the top of the Championship, Norwich. That's great news for him as well. And I'm very happy with how it's going. I'm sure he's happy with how it's going, and long may it continue.
Yeah. All right, so that is our Tottenham update for today. Let me know in the comment section below any thoughts regarding anything we spoke about today. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs.